everybody. Good morning. Is that Julie? Hi, Julie. Torque Ride is in the house. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Lisa. Thank you guys for waking up with me. I'm at home. So welcome to my home. Happy Sunday morning. And if you are doing the hashtag 28 days of Chi challenge, you are amazing. Week 1 is done. Congratulations. Let's see who else is on here. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Tracy. Hi. Hi, Carm. Good morning. Okay, so what am I doing with you all this morning? This morning, I'm going to take you through setting up a really cozy kind of practice space in your home. I'm going to give you a few tips of what I think are super, super important to create that Zen den in your home so you can stay connected to your practice. I'm going to walk you through all of the props because if you know me and you know Chi, you know that I love me some props. I'm going to walk you through what each prop is good for and how you can throw it into your practice. And then I'm going to finish off with a nice little 10-minute morning meditation and send you on your way. Okay, so let's get started. What I like to do is make sure that I've got kind of all my essentials around me. So I'll start top to bottom. If you have a diffuser, this is my little pineapple diffuser. I love it. You can put in essential oils. I actually just got this online, and aromatherapy is so big to help calm and relax the nervous system. So I pop the diffuser on. Then I'll also incorporate a little bit of essential oil. This is the Junky Signature Essential Oil Blend. The blend that I created is completely safe for everyone, including expecting mothers, pregnant women. And I just put a couple drops right on my wrist points. I rub it together, I rub it into my hands, and then I just breathe deep. I actually also do this before I go to bed with some lavender, so it really helps to calm my nervous system. You can also go and massage the oil into any spots that are holding a lot of tension, so shoulders, neck, the temples, all that good stuff. Some people even like to put it on the soles of their feet before they go to bed. I will give you a hot tip. If you are using essential oils liberally and you're using a Lululemon yoga mat, the ones that we have at the studio, the oils and the mat will actually make the mat very slippery. So make sure you're not actually cleaning your Lululemon mat with essential oils or kind of going to town on your hands and your feet with the essential oils and then going and doing a vinyasa practice because you'll make your mat super slippery permanently. Just a fun fact. Okay, what else? So I love me a little bit of Palo Santo. So you can buy Palo Santo, you can pretty much buy it online nowadays. You can buy everything online nowadays. So I like this and just kind of get the room going. I love the intention behind Palo Santo. I love the smell of Palo Santo, and for me, I used to use it a lot in my classes, and there's a lot of spirituality behind the meaning of Palo Santo and where it comes from, and I think it's a beautiful thing that I find really connects me when I want to come to my mat. So Palo Santo is a big thing for me. And then candles. I love candles. If you're doing a yin and chill or a Zen Vibes Only restorative class, you can just bathe your room in candlelight. You can buy these really big pillar candles. Actually, I have one right here. A nice big pillar candle is lovely. It sets the mood. And lighting. I'm such a big fan of lighting. I mean, right now it's daytime, so we're bathed in natural light. But if I'm doing an evening practice, I dim my lights all the way down. I make my space so ambient. So lights go on dimmers. In fact, in my home, every single light is on a dimmer. So I just put little dimmer switches on everything so I can control it and make it super ambient. So everything's on a dimmer. nice low mood lighting, and lots of candlelight. Okay, so now let me take you through my props. If you're doing a flow practice, I mean, very simple. It's just, for me, my essentials is my yoga mat, a really good quality yoga mat. My favorites are the Lululemon mat that we use at Chi, and then also the Bee mat. Those would be my two favorite ones. I have tried so many different mats, and those have come down to my top two favorites, hands down. So for vinyasa practice, I highly recommend a really good quality mat. Blocks, for sure. Props are to enhance your practice. It's not, I like to use the term, like, there's no prop shaming, right? Props, no matter where you are in your practice, props are going to help. They are there to support you. They're there to bring the floor to you. So blocks, lots and lots of blocks. Blocks are good on so many different levels for so many different styles of yoga. So blocks 100% are always with me. And then a practice strap. So a good practice strap is so helpful for stretching, especially if you've got tight hamstrings, things of that nature. A strap is amazing, or tight shoulders. Strap, hands down. So for my flow practice, those are kind of my essentials. Block, strap, mat. Now for the more restorative and calming of the yoga spectrum, what I do is I cover my yoga mat with a blanket, and it's just so nice. Now, there is intention. So everything with props, there is an intention behind everything. So when you cover your mat, don't just kind of haphazardly throw your blanket on your mat. You want to make sure that you do it with intention, because everything in yoga, there is an intention behind it. So no wrinkles, no creases. When we do our yoga teacher training, we actually learn how to fold yoga blankets, because I promise you, and any yoga teacher will attest to it, there is an art to it, and it's done with intention. So when you cover your yoga mat, make sure there's no wrinkles, creases. It just should be nice and smooth and clean. So, and then I tuck the edges underneath the yoga mat. Then I have two types of blankets. I've got this one, which I use. It's more like it's a stone weave. It's a coarser blanket. It's a little bit heavier, and this is for setting up different props and so forth. But to get nice and cozy and cover yourself up with a blanket, I love this plush blanket. It is so, so, so cozy. It's fleece lined, and this season they came out with the Cozy collection. So everything is fleece lined. Our sweaters are fleece lined. This blanket is fleece lined. It's just amazing. And all of the props that I get are from Bee Yoga and Half Moon. So this is my blanket game. So I've got 3 blankets, and sometimes if I just need to be more cozy, I throw in more blankets. To me, you can never have enough props. I love props. Then a good silk lavender infused eye mask. So it's filled with, I believe this one's filled with flaxseed and lavender. And it smells so lovely, and it's just so beautiful and calming and grounding. If that feels safe in your practice to have your eyes closed in restorative or certain yin shape. So that's that. Then of course, my bolsters. And I'm just gonna build you a nice little cozy pose here. So with the 2 blocks, and there's lots of different types of blocks. There's foam, there's the cork, and what I really like are the 4-inch, so these ones, 4-inch cork block, because they're just so sturdy, and you can use them in vinyasa, you can use them for yin, for restorative, and they can just hold and support you really well. So that's why I choose the 4-inch corks. So I can stack 2 blocks together, one on the medium height. So if you don't know, there's 3 heights to a block. This is the lowest height, this is the medium, and this is the highest height. So we're gonna go with the medium and the lowest. I put one bolster on here, And then I make sure that I sit with my low back, my sacrum right flush against that bolster. And you can set this pose up at the end of the day. If you don't have time to do a full practice, life is busy, you can put yourself into this pose for, let's say, as long as you have time before bed, and it's just gonna calm you, it's gonna ground you, especially when we've got so much kind of chaos. We wanna find that calm within the chaos. So then my second bolster is gonna go right under my knees for support. So I'm tucked in, I'm nice and supported. And now I wanna introduce to you the sandbag. So I am in love with the sandbag. This is about 10 pounds. It's filled with sand. And once I lay back, I'm gonna throw this sandbag right over my hips. And what this does, if you're familiar with the concept of a gravity blanket, it's the same concept. The weight actually allows you to feel really grounded, really secure, and held. So I always like to use that. I'm gonna throw a little blanket behind my head. And then I can put my eye pillow on. And then cover myself up with my cozy little plush blanket and go to Dreamtown. And you can also use the sandbag over feet. Over feet is also so amazing and so nice. And then this would be my pose, and I just close my eyes, I relax, and immediately I just feel so relaxed. Okay, so that are all of my props and so forth. If you have questions, feel free to pop it into the little comment box. All of these props are from the studio, and I will be selling them today only from 12 to 5, so you can show up at the studio. I will be there. You can purchase the props and build your own nice little Zen den. I will say this as well. I'm a huge believer of surrounding yourself with beautiful spaces and making sure that the space that you choose to practice in is not cluttered. There's not a lot of chaos around. It's a clean, minimalist space, and it's visually appealing to your eyes. And the reason why I say that is so important is because if we are practicing and the intention there is to ground and quiet and calm and empty out our racing mind, but yet we're surrounded by the laundry on the floor, I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff happening all over, there's a lot of clutter, you've got your phone there with the screen facing up, it's too many distractions. And practicing at home, not being in a physical studio is challenging. Even for me, I find it challenging. I'm drawn to distractions. So making that, priority to make sure that whatever space you choose, however small, whatever it looks like, it's just clean and minimal and simple. I'm a huge believer in minimalism. I think it's so important, especially when we've got so much stimulation. My home, I try to keep as minimal as possible. Everything has its home, its place, and I try to keep it as clean and just light and bright and calming as possible. I truly believe your home, whether it's your Zen den, but going beyond your Zen den, your practice space at home, should be a place that you come home and feel that exhale moment. It's what I tried to create at the studio, that exhale moment. So whatever you can do in your home, super important to have that. Now, that being said, if you are not in a position to purchase all of these wonderful, lovely props, that's okay. Use couch pillows, use your throw blankets, use your duvet. A good old couch pillow or like throw pillow works perfectly. Before I brought props home for myself, I would do Jen's restorative class in my bed and use my pillows under my knees and on my back and use my duvet and, you use what you have. Okay, let me just check if there are any questions. If anyone has any questions, just pop it in, and then otherwise, let us do a little meditation. All right, ahead and set yourself up so you're nice and comfortable. Another little quick tip before we settle right in is if you're practicing at home, pop your little earbuds or earpods in, or set up your screen to a Bluetooth speaker if you have one. It'll enhance the music, it'll enhance the sound. It'll just create, again, more of an ambient experience if you have that. Okay, so go ahead and just find yourself in a nice, comfortable, seated shape. And just allow your hips to feel nice and heavy. And let your hands just land wherever they feel comfortable. You can have palms down to ground. You could have palms up to receive. And just allow yourself to feel the spine get longer and taller. Allow your jaw to soften. And as you settle in, just let yourself just arrive. We're here not for long, so see if in these few minutes together you can allow yourself to really stay connected. Tap into the breath. Just notice where you could soften a little bit more. Notice the energy that holds you today. And just simply observe. Just notice. And as you take each exhalation, could you allow another layer or another part of the body just to physically soften? Just surrender a little bit deeper to the stillness, to the slowing down. And allow the breath to move through you as effortlessly as possible. Feeling the weight of the legs, the pelvis. Just sink deeper into the surface. And feel a lengthening of the spine. A softness in the jaw, softness across the brows. Just allow yourself to simmer in this stillness, these moments of slowing our body, our breath, our mind. Allowing the nervous system to feel that it can shift more into a parasympathetic state, a state of rest, of recovery. take a moment to visualize yourself in a calm, easy state. How does your physical body feel? What are the kind thoughts in your mind? How does your energy feel? Just visualize yourself moving through the course of your day, this week ahead, with as much calm and ease as possible. Maybe setting an intention for yourself to remind and welcome and bring in a calm state. That no matter what your day, your week, your experiences are, you can stay grounded and calm. One more full breath all the way in and all the way out. May you feel this peace, this connection, this grounding with you for the rest of your day and through the week ahead. Thank you all so much. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Well, I wish you all an amazing, amazing Sunday. Again, if you have any questions, I'll stick on for a hot second. You can just pop it into the chat. And let's see who we have. Oh, lots of people. Hi. And I hope to see you all today. I'll be at the studio from 12 to 5 doing the pop-up shop. And everything is available, all the props. I've got tea, I've got all the cheese swag, and what else? 9 o'clock, Brittany's teaching a slow flow. I'm teaching this morning, 10:30 a.m. sweat flow, if anybody wants to come and move with me. And then the pop-up from 12 to 5, and week 2 of the 28 days of cheese. So lots of amazing things happening, and I'll be announcing this week's prizes tonight. So stay tuned. The more you post, the more you take class, and sign up to my Friday 5 p.m. class where I actually live raffle the prizes. Yes, the prizes this Friday are going to be amazing, bigger than last week. So hope to see you all. Have a great Sunday. Bye.